the last quarter ain't timed. It's like a target score you gotta reach to win. Yeah, they start doing that like the last, few years, and that had made, that had started making the finish of them real interesting.
What if
But
they did that for like regular season though? That'll be hard though, bro. Cause like niggas know, like it's same thing when you play in 21. Shit, nigga get close to 21, boy. Niggas get damn. You get 19, you finna have everybody on the court guarding your ass.
boy, boy, it be 108. You get 20, you get 19.
But a nigga who win 21 on the real court, that nigga cold, bro. Nigga, you gotta be cold. Cause you gonna have to cross the first nigga, split two other niggas. Unless you just jacking from deep.
Boy,
I used to shoot from deep, but they stopped letting me shoot because I be hitting them shit. I be hitting them shit, bro.
I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hey boy.
they just be there with him. I guess. Nah, they wasn't playing. Nah, they wasn't playing in the game.
One thing about it, that nigga Giannis is a real brother. That nigga, if that nigga brother can't go, he ain't going. He said, that nigga be like, we agreed to this deal. I don't see my brothers in the contract. Real shit. Damn, how they racist. How I said it. He can do that because he's fine.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season.
Man, you know how many folks in the NBA that's just taking up a spot though?
And the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey, nigga, you give me Giannis, I pay him, his brother, his other brother,
You
and
know
his
what I'm
mama.
saying? I play both of them too.
All them niggas got ring.
Yeah, because the other one won one with the Lakers, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12
And
of the
the
NFL
funny
season.
part about it, that one probably mean most because he ain't, it ain't with Giannis.
Zone for a touchback.
He probably like, man, you had to get Giannis to goddamn get there.
Yeah. All he gonna say, you had to get LeBron.
Well, but hey, that's better than saying you had to get your brother.
Play fake. Murray. And right away, he lost the football.
Who is that?
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because
Big Brown. You gotta beat him to that.
And miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Throwing on second and long. Murray. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. Down he goes at the 23. A pickup of 4. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Throwing now is Murray. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Bengals Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now Hall to start the drive. And they'll get this just to the 47-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
Why you say that?
Doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him.
That boy be on the screen. I see what you out there doing.
What made you say that? You about to try to do that little screen right there?
You know my plays, man.
Nah, that was RA be hitting me with that. Yeah, RA be hitting me with that little screen. So when I see that formation, I just be playing that now.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
I mean, not RAUT.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. This pass out wide to Hall. Touchdown Bengals.
Hold in a rough. Oh, okay.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. To throw, it's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Another try after the first down sack. Murray.
Dang, come down, bro.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Murray. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And they'll work this down inside the 30. From the 29, Murray.
He's wide
It's
open, man.
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are?
I don't even know
walk out about walk off offsides on their own.
Who was offside?
Isaiah.
And one of the things
It be the same dude every time. The dude that be on that left side.
still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just
They
practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. As he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
Come on, 12.
They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. They're going for it. It's Murray. Touchdown, Bills. Austin Eckler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Why the hell did I always sound like he in the
Even at
damn
7
tent?
now as they kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First and 10, it's Willis. And this one too low. The Bengals at 10-1 now on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. There's Willis. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills 39. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
To try again after the sack. Willis over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the action.
Come on, man.
And he'll take this into
Come
the
on,
end
man.
zone. Now, hold on.
Left
We do
guard.
have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Come on, Madden.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Here's Willis, 3rd and long. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No,
Who the fuck
it's
is that?
incomplete.
They converted twice and third down that drive already.
A rookie? I ain't
That
never
would've
saw
been
that
nice
catch
right
animation.
there.
Game adjustments. How about
Oh,
what the defense
they
did
got
there?
Michael
Able to shut
blocking
them down on
and
fourth
two shot him.
I ain't never saw that catch animation.
What? Let me try that. Let me get y'all to do something.
Well, I needed that boy to do something nasty right there.
Let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT.
Hey, he would have came
That's
down
number
with that
one.
one. We was going to
Field
have
goal
to take
you'll
some
take.
different
Punts,
stuff.
you
I
really
don't
want
know.
to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Can't let the lister hit nobody again. I ain't like how he hit my boy on that jet straight.
What's up with it, Mir?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
And you get a look at the final readout on air distance, according to Next Gen Stats. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Here's Murray. And Woods has got him. Buffalo touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they have taken the lead.
Second quarter.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early...
Give me that!
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bills are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like,
What do you
I should
say?
have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the
What he wanted,
defense off
Ocho?
guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this
I mean, but you
clearly
gave him a different
was the wrong
position,
one to
though.
run into. Really
Who
nice
he was
job
trying to
getting him
lead?
down behind the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm. The one he was trying to give.
Now on 2nd and 16, Murray. This is swung out to Eckler. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
That really shouldn't have been roughing, bro. The nigga barely got the ball out.
That you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know.
I feel like he deserved. I mean, he wanted the running back. I mean, the wide receiver more than the running back.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
He definitely got probably on the
block. Not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back-to-back running plays, putting them in
I still can see why they don't do no fucking, they don't pay for the fucking Super Bowl for someone. Because ever since then, I have been hearing a lot more Rihanna.
You been doing what?
I've been hearing a lot more Rihanna.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Justin Tucker's out to try to field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Yes, he was. He was, but he been gone for a minute. This shit got niggas like back on Rihanna. We knew about Rihanna. Let me go and buy some Savage Stinky or whatever that shit called. Let me go and play some more shit in the shower.
Converts on that one as well.
You know, people are prisoners of the moment, bro.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective.
How you don't block a nigga right in front of you, dog?
And make sure it's open. 64,
you bum ass nigga.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
They gonna let that nigga stiff arm him every fucking time?
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve.
Hello.
Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Hey, man.
Perfect time.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Play fake. Here's Willis. Man open. It's Tony. He's got it. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills 36. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 53. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they can get there.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Ball again. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
From the gun, here's Willis. That'll be caught. It's Tony.
With one hand kick.
Brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with
Man,
a
that
touchdown.
definitely was fake,
And so
bro.
far on this drive, so good.
The way that nigga, the high that nigga jumped up there, bro.
They better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
They'll try to run it in, going option right.
Go down.
Only a yard on the
That
keeper.
nigga should
It'll
have
be
blocked that
2nd
dude,
Anytime you
man.
decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And check down, complete to Hall.
Who hurt?
Touchdown.
It need to be a.
His 2nd TD of the game.
It need to be a Buffalo Bill.
And the
Oh yeah,
Bengals
Trayvon.
third quarter lead.
Where you learn them last 2 plays from?
Man. What led 2 plays?
Extra point on the throw by the Bills. And it gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Man, I'm in a regular playbook, man. You can run any play on Madden 23, bro. Let me run my few little plays inside my regular playbook.
Hey, man, they just look real familiar.
Well, you got a plethora.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense.
That's a fumble.
Take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now Murray. He's going to air one out. And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. But today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Bills. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does. And we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterback
that's a pick, bro.
gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Willis going to try to run it. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Second and goal from the 1.
Willis on the sneak.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Malik Willis
scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Play fake. Murray. Right side complete. That's Woods. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Murray now.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And got his man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Christian Watson,
68 yards.
And the Bills use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Play action. Here's Willis.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Again to throw, Willis on second down.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They run it with Hall. Hall has it knocked loose.
Now this is picked up by the Bills.
But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. He'll get this to Eckler. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And that last throw puts him over 5,000 yards passing now on the season already. Some rarefied air with numbers like that.
Well, don't keep the oxygen just for yourself. Pass some over to me, my friend, because given the fact he still has a number of games remaining on the schedule, that number is going to go sky high.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll go down at the 28. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Murray going to hold on to it once more.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Murray.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Now Willis. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll give to Hall.
They find some open field here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing, Willis.
Eluding the pressure right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They'll run with Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Probably you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Here's Willis.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bills have recovered. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this
What
thing
the
into
hell was
overtime.
that?
How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity.
Swear,
had a
what the hell
chance,
did you say?
and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Well, what the hell did you press?
This ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to cut.
Are you trying to throw it? Are you trying?